Hey everyone, thanks for checking out another episode of Anderson's Outdoors. I wanted to talk a little bit about tomatoes. Tomatoes are either determinate or indeterminate, and determinate tomatoes are more of a bush type tomato, and they will grow and set all their fruit at roughly the same time. They'll produce about maybe a couple weeks worth of crop for you, and then once they're done, then they're done and the plant will die. Indeterminate tomatoes put on fruit throughout the whole season. So indeterminate tomatoes will just tend to grow and vine and spread, but they'll keep flowering and keep producing more fruit. So this thing's probably going to outgrow this trellis. I may have to add on to it to stake it up even higher. And this is about a 6-foot trellis, I believe. These tomatoes will have your stems. This is the main stem starting down here and coming up, and I've cut off all the other side stems just to eliminate that and keep it to a single stem. Here's a leaf with all these little leaflets, and what's this thing here? This is trying to start another stem. So everywhere you see this, here's another stem right here. You can just break that off like that, and these will do this all over the place. So whenever I come out to water or just check on the garden, I'll come check on my tomatoes. They're easier to break off when they're small, but this one I wanted to try this year is a black cherry tomato. Again, you see right there it says indeterminate. So I gotta come out here and do a little maintenance on this guy. There's another one right here. You can see that right at that leaf junction. These little guys want to come out. And here's another one. It can get a little confusing because you can think, well, what's the stem and what's the leaf? What do I break off? What do I keep? But just remember, if you start out and you trim your plant to a single stem, you just follow it up, you'll see your leaf with your leaflets. And here's my leaf coming down with my leaflets, and look at that right there. Gonna have to break that guy off. Not allowed. There's actually a number of benefits to growing your tomatoes this way. My concern is I want to maximize the space that I have in this garden. I want to get delicious tomatoes for my family, and I want to be able to grow food right next to it and use that soil instead of just being shaded and useless. I can grow other vegetables right there. So if you plant this in May here, over a month, this thing's gonna be growing for months, and you already saw how many different stems it's trying to grow. This thing would get huge. It would be enormous. It would probably block my walkway. It would probably cover and kill out almost half of this raised bed. But by training it up the trellis and breaking off those little suckers as they come out at the leaf junctions and the stem, it allows me to keep the plant under control. It makes harvest easy. It helps prevent disease because you can really easily control your plant. You can see what's going on. It's easier to find tomato worms, honestly, too. I still get them, and they are hard to find, but if you've got your plant under control and it's just growing in a more confined area, it's a lot easier to deal with pests. So there's some basic information about tomatoes and how we grow them here, and why I grow them this way. Thanks again for checking out this episode of Anderson's Outdoors. Appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you guys next time.